biscuit, a tasket.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm going to pull you over here. Switch you
Whoa.
up.
Whoa.
Much better. That's
Well,
way better.
I'm on the right, which is right.
Yeah.
And you're on the
Way
left,
better.
and left sucks. Talk to any
I'm not on the
left-handed
left.
person.
I'm not on
You
the
are
left.
on the left.
No,
You're
I'm
on the
only
left.
right. It's my right. Anyway.
That's my right.
Welcome everybody to the show. To another week. Murph Dirk. Anyway. Oh, look at this. All strenuous hiking questions are henceforth null and void. Oh boy, here we go. Starting already.
You know
Hail Crazy Mad and Hail Mo Biggs. Mo Biggs says, well, first he says hail the chat. But then he says, it's a Christmas miracle. You guys ran the show on a Wednesday and Bancroft canceled his Wednesday show, so I don't have to leave before it's over.
And then Derek doesn't have to get upset.
That's right. I don't have to cry because Mo left.
You were upset. You went to the Bancroft chat and said, "What the hell, Mo?"
Like, what the hell you doing, man? Leaving us high and dry.
I was so embarrassed. I'm like, why is Derek doing this to me? Stop it.
Oh, so fun. Okay. Well, so far we only have two people, but I'm wondering what's going on.
Well, we got the two best. Huh? I did see.
Look at that.
Oh,
look who showed up on time. Corey
We
Barton.
didn't say anything. We didn't say anything about women. It's a Christmas miracle. It's usually that's what happens.
Two Christmas miracles. Corey came to the beginning of the show. It's awesome. What up?
Maybe
Corey?
Wednesdays are easier for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? You never know.
Women wear. See?
There we go.
It's already begun.
There we go.
Begun. We're going to talk about that in a minute, though, because we do have some. I am going to talk about that for a second. Yeah, just for a second.
Talking about women?
But so, as you guys know, we have been but as you know, we've been looking for a colorist.
What does that have to do with women?
We'll get there. Just let me get there. You're like a child.
Sorry. It's Christmas time. I want my gifts.
Well, thanks for popping in anyway, Corey. Okay. We're glad you're here. So we were looking for colorists this week. Well, it was the last
for a couple weeks.
Yeah, it was probably 2 weeks that we were doing it. Mm-hmm. And I just kind of wanted to talk a minute about the process that we had to go through for that, because that was something else. I will tell you, it's weird. And
a lot of talent out there.
There is a lot of talent out there. I will say it's pretty damn cool to talk to so many people and see their projects, see their work that they've done. Amazing work out there. There's some people doing some amazing stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there that I'm going, that's not all that amazing. But we had quite a few people that had some real good talent, man.
Yes.
So yeah, it was
it was not an easy decision.
Right. Dean's in the house. Yeah. Welcome, Dean.
Hail, Dean.
He said he'll color our logo. Well, the good news is we found somebody, but I don't know if we're going to announce them tonight. Do you want to announce them tonight?
Do they know? They know, right?
No,
they don't know?
No.
Well, we should probably tell the person before we announce it.
No, that person knows.
Oh, well, that's what I just asked.
I meant, do they know? I thought you meant everybody.
Derek, if you don't have your shit together, I don't have my shit together. If you don't have it.
Okay. Well, if you don't know, Corey is our colorist. So we picked Corey Barton to color the logo. The logo.
That Corey Barton, not a different one either.
Yeah, that Corey. That Corey right there.
Right down there. Right where Derek's pointing.
He said, don't spoil the colorist. What the F, man?
See? That's what I asked.
He said it's Corey, isn't it? That's too funny. Yeah, so before we get to how we found or how we got Corey to do it, I just wanted to talk about the process, because I opened it up on Comicsgate on Twitter first. And I thought, okay, I'm going to look in the Comicsgate community. I just want to be in that area, right? And I thought, if I put this out here and I hashtag it Comicsgate, it'll get mostly people that we know and that we've heard of and that we've seen. That's what I was hoping for. It did not go down like that whatsoever. It was
a lot.
Like, it was like all of a sudden I opened it up to Twitch. That's what it was like.
What? How so, sir?
We probably had 10 different girls respond in their early 20s. You could tell they're like in their early 20s.
Sure. What does that have to do with Twitch, though? Twitch is about video games.
Because that's what they were when you go and watch their work, because they would put links to stuff, and they would say, hey, can I get a follow so I can, respond back to you? And I would go check their profile on Twitter first to see what they're about.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
And so I'm checking their Twitter profiles, and all I'm seeing is logos, and they have Twitch stuff and they have gamer stuff, and it's all this Twitch and gamer thing, which is very cool in its own right, but it's not comic necessarily. Now there were some comic items mixed in. Okay?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. Corey's coloring it right now. Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Dean. That's awesome. Yeah, we haven't done our publishing logo yet. But
that's true.
That's true. So who knows where we'll go with that, but yeah, I mean, it was a little weird, man. I guess I would have asked Corey first. Yeah, I know.
Well, you don't know if people are available. You know what I mean? People could be on books, so
yeah.
And we do want to get this done so we can bring out the second edition of our first issue and then put all of our time and effort into the second book. We're still doing stuff with the first book, so.
Well, that's true. And really what started the whole thing for me looking for a colorist is the fact that Paul Billick, who lives in the Ukraine, we had actually reached out to him first in November and asked him to color the logo, because he colored the rest of our book after Dio Lima passed away. So Paul was our first go-to. We weren't looking for a colorist. We were hoping he was going to finish the work for us and keep going.
Yes. We were hoping we could keep him on as books went down the line.
Exactly. So it was kind of interesting because, it's scary. And we still don't know what's going on with Paul. Yeah. Paul never answered us. And I messaged him on the 20th or the 22nd of November. So it's been like 4 weeks.
First time. And that wasn't the first time we've reached out to him and not got anything back.
Yeah. And so basically, I think it's been a month now 4 weeks since I've reached out to him. No answer. And it scares me because I'm like, okay, back, I forget, May or something like that. He had put a tweet out where he woke up to bombs in Ukraine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding about that. He woke up to bombing close by enough that he could hear it. And it kind of scared him, I think. And he put it out on Twitter. And
wasn't it you?
Well, yeah, but I'm like, damn, you're tweeting? Like, I would be going, get us out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
get out of
F this place. So, but that was one of the last times I ever saw him post anything, and we didn't have any work for him at that time, so we weren't really communicating. I was just seeing some things here and there on Twitter. And so when I reached out to him now, I was like, man, I don't know if we're going to get him or not. And sure enough, it's been 4 weeks and he's not answering any DMs. I'm just telling you right now, I'm a little worried and I don't know what to think about it. And there's no way to get a hold of him. So it sucks because I don't know if he's been displaced. I don't know how his situation is over there. I don't know where he's at.
Honestly, being displaced is better than the worst thing that could have happened.
Well, the worst could be because of war. Yeah.
He might have passed away. Yeah. Just being involved.
Yeah. Which I don't want to start anything like that. So I was trying to be real careful, but I don't want to make everybody think we're panicking, but I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I'm worried.
A very real thing. This is very real. So this is not a joke. We are worried for Paul, and we hope everything's okay with him. Yeah. I hope we hear from him soon, and he's just kind of left Twitter behind for a little while, and that he's just,
hopefully he's busy.
State.
Actually, yeah.
That'll be
being displaced is not the best. I'm an idiot. Hopefully, he's just too busy being successful.
Right. Yeah. So, let me go back up.
Or maybe Derek just offended him. Derek's good at doing that. So.
Probably. Mo says Twitch is about thoughts. Yeah.
Tots, not thoughts.
Is that what they are? Tots? I don't know how to say it. Anyway.
I would think, right? Or is it thought?
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Because thoughts would be like, I have
not
thoughts. Tots.
Well, it was weird because some of them
Napoleon,
had
give
really
me some
nice
of your
work.
tots.
Yeah. Some of them had really nice work. Like they did really nice logos. And I'll say that some of them are serious. So they're good. But they were also about their image.
Yeah.
So they had this double thing going on.
Some people did stuff for like video games, right? Like they had logos for actual games. Yeah.
Yep. And for big streamers. So they're trying to get in there, make their name known.
You want us to have our milkshake gang? Milkshake. Murph and Dirk milkshake girls.
No. Yeah, Corey, I know you can. And that's another reason why we thought about you, was because you can do that. So we'll see where we go from here.
Yeah, we might need a colorist for the second book if something.
Yeah, I still want Paul some time, but who knows where we'll be whenever we get ready to color the book. So we'll go from there.
Yeah, there'll be a bit.
Crazy Man says, I'd color it. Do you like crayons? This is good stuff. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Thanks for coming by. Good to see you. One of the Twitch girls could color Lil Celestials, classic Disney used female colors.
Lil Celestials. Lil. Oh my gosh.
Better call Paul. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna have to find a way to get Lil Celestials in the book and make it like a serious thing.
Well, it just needs to be a little ash can, Lil Celestials ash can. It would be
You're
perfect.
right. Okay, that's not a bad idea.
Let's hope he just transitioned to avoid forced military service. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Gosh. You tried to get a hold of him right after your strenuous hike. No.
No. After the hike, I laid down on the ground and stayed there for a while.
Oh, it's thoughts with a th sound, with a th
sound.
So
I was wrong.
Thoughts. I said it correctly.
That doesn't make sense.
That's good to know.
Why are they considered thoughts? I don't get
Listen to this. This is terrible.
Oh,
what if Paul became Paulina to avoid conscription, and he's one of the Twitch girls who DM'd you?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
That's hilarious. Oh,
sometimes
no,
what
Corey,
really scares me is what Mo doesn't say that comes out of his head. Because my God, it's funny, but I mean,
I love it, man.
I'm trying not to laugh just because of, because I'm worried something bad. You know what I mean? I don't want to make light of something.
Right, I know.
Something bad did happen.
Yeah, Corey says, were they legit? And some of them were legit. I mean, you could see the logos they had done, and you could see the work. So some of them, but others, I questioned, and I didn't like some of it. It was just, it was average work. So I went back to CG and I said, hey, yesterday, I put out.
I don't know if I'd say average. We were looking for just the certain look that we already had with our first book. With that,
what I mean is the girls who responded had average work.
You feel. Okay. I don't like to say that about art. I try. I mean, I'm like that.
I'm going to say that because, and they weren't comic oriented. So let's just put it that way.
That's true too. You're right. Yeah, it was a different art style.
You could see that wasn't their strong suit.
Yeah.
But I went back in the next day and put a thing out to Comicsgate and said, hey, I want people with comic experience. And then I got a couple of different people responding, and it was nice. That was nice to talk to a couple people. Logo's not pink.
I told you I wanted pink, Derek. That's what I want.
We did find a couple people out of that, and we talked to them. We DM'd them and actually had them send us like a little bit of work or let us see some of their portfolio or whatever. And that was cool. And then I put it out on Facebook too in Colorist for Hire group. And it was cool. I had some really good guys. That's where we found Dio in the first place, was in Facebook. And so something interesting happened at that point. This is what happened. I found, so Dio, you remember Dio Lima, our first colorist. I had this girl reach out to me and said, hey,
yeah, I forgot about
I just want you to know. Yeah, I want you to know that I was on Dio's team and I colored some of your pages. And
which we've never heard about at all.
I didn't know he had a team. So that was crazy. And
which we're hoping she's telling the truth, because he never said anything like that to us. So
right. Mo says, finding a new colorist or potentially having to launch later. It's not really a black and white issue. What if Paul came to visit Murph and got lost in the corn maze? Yeah, that's true. That could have happened.
Don't you joke about that, Mo. It happens every day. Some kid
got his eyes cut and he couldn't even see where he was going. I mean, that's real.
Man.
It's thoughts, not thoughts. Like hot with a TH at the beginning. Murph is saying it completely wrong. Oh, man. So, I hear Dirk had his eye on one of the Twitch colors, but Casey wasn't having it. Things went from bad to worse when Dirk suggested a sandwich. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my God.
Hey, Felix, thanks for coming in, man.
Hey.
So let me pick up the story. So the girl reached out to me and I got back to her and I said, thank you, for responding to us. That's a neat story. She said, well, I'm currently coloring comics. Well, come to find out, she's the colorist, one of the colorists on Infinitail Chronicles with Chris Fisk. Mm-hmm. And she was coloring Community Service by Telepathic Bunny. Mm-hmm. So she was already doing work for people that we knew, people that we've, seen in our circles, which is pretty cool to find out, because, you don't hear about people and then all of a sudden you see where they've done their work and it's like, oh, that's nice. So it's really cool to see how it all comes together and how small of a community it actually is. You know what I mean? Because she's South American, like she's in South America.
Yeah, somewhere. That's nuts.
Yeah. And to think that, she's there and she's working on people's comics that we know, it's pretty cool. So
seems like there's a lot of artists in South America.
Yeah, a lot of good colorists down there, really. Mm-hmm. And she was doing a good job. And then we had a couple guys that had done work for Marvel. I had a guy that had done some work for, he did set designs on some videos, like music videos.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I don't think I showed you that because I think he came in yesterday and I had to tell him we already found a colorist. So it's kind of interesting. And I keep getting messages now, even after I went in and said, hey, we found a colorist. On all the posts that I put in there, I put, we found a colorist. And I'm still getting people going, hey, I have my portfolio. So we,
that's why there's the term starving artist, Eric.
I guess, man. I guess so. Hey, look at that. Metal Movies and Brewskis. Ale. He had done some work for Marvel, set designs on some music videos. Fraga? Yeah, no, this was a different dude. Believe me, I would have known Fraga, but just different dude. And it was pretty cool to get the portfolio because he had nice work. But, it's all good. We found a pro in Corey. We found a pro. People heard about Little Celestials and it's on. I know, man. They're ready to go. It's true. It's so true. Oh, man. If we don't do that, we're going to be stupid. You know that, right? We got to get it in there.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Ash cans seem to have
pro.
Those things seem to be pretty successful, the ash cans.
Yeah. Well, I think if they're fun and funny, they go a long way too. People like that.
Yeah.
So pretty fun.
Quality's
So anyway, that was,
so
I mean, that was a long story. But
are we talking why we picked Corey, or no? Do we not?
Why did we pick Corey? I don't know. Do you want to tell them why?
Well, I guess people don't know what we're choosing because we think of a couple different things. We're not just like, oh, who's the best? Like we think, could someone use some exposure? Could we help someone? But ultimately,
we're trying to give Corey exposure. Just so you know, we want
no. That's what into our decision with some people that came to us that didn't have like a big name or a lot. It's like, should we give this person an opportunity? But we thought, especially with our logo, instead of giving someone an opportunity, we really need to knock it out of the park. We need a good professional get this done.
Yeah, well, it was kind of interesting because we had a couple people say they would do it for free.
Yes, that did happen.
And that's what's so funny is, I was just like, I don't know, what do you do with that?
Exposure.
Yeah, we're giving him exposure. Don't you know that? We're giving him exposure. No. But it's funny. This guy gets on there and he sends me a message and he goes, "Hey, here, I colored your logo for you." And it was a good job. I liked it.
Yeah, it was a good job.
But it wasn't quite the way we wanted it, but it was a good job that he did it, the way he did it. And
especially
so
for free. Yeah. Amazing job for free. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I said, how much do you, or what are your rates is basically what I said. And he said, how do you say it? He said it really strange. He said, your wish is what he said. Your wish. And I was like, my wish. I was like, no. I said, you need to put a rate on your work. What do you think you're worth? And then he said, $15. And I was with a question mark. And I was like, oh man. So, and I think he was definitely worth more than 15 because of the work he put into it.
Yes.
But
his work was not bad.
That's what you're setting your rate. But we didn't end up going with him. And I'm kind of glad because he was messaging me like every day, just going hi and like bugging me. And I thought, no, I'm not going to get in with a guy that's like real weird. So I'm not doing it. So I think we made a very good choice. And, some of these people, they are, they're just looking for work and they want to put their self out there to get more work and do commissions.
Yeah, definitely.
And then other people, and they're just, I think they're trying to snatch up as much crap as they can get. Doesn't matter what it is, why, they're just going for it. Not all those people are good. And then some of them just don't have the skill set. When I was looking at their portfolios, I was like, oof, yeesh. Some of it wasn't so great. But good on them trying out. I mean, it's good to put yourself out there, I think.
Yeah, it's the only way you're going to learn and get better.
Yeah, it's a tough business.
Yeah.
Poor guy was probably starving to death and was desperate for that $15. You're right. I mean, he probably was.
I did bring that up, and Derek was like, I don't care. I'm not his dad. Let him starve. I think you quoted from the Christmas Carol, right? Didn't you say, aren't there homeless shelters out there? Aren't there prisons?
Ooh.
You're like,
yeah. Sorry to bug you, but I can see my individual organs now.
Damn,
what'd you say?
Doesn't he say something about the surplus of the?
Yeah, something like that.
Or they'd rather die, and he goes, well, they better do it, and to decrease the surplus.
Yes. I'm not getting in with a guy that's real weird. Picks the Dragon Ball Z guy.
Oh, damn.
Oh man. Anyway, so it's going to be cool. I can't wait to see what Corey's going to do with it. I'm excited. And we had several people that we liked. So it was only a tough decision in the fact that out of like 3 or 4 people, it was a tough decision. But Corey's been in the chat. We've seen his work. We know he's good. it was pretty easy at that point, but still.
Yeah, when we decided we needed to go with the best, that was an easy thing. It was Corey.
You want to get somebody good. So
good.
Berserk.
We said that at the exact same time. That's nuts.
You guys better pay me for this and not do that whole ghosting thing.
Wait a minute. What?
Oh,
Corey, has that happened to you? That's nuts.
Yeah, I hope it hasn't happened to you, but we'll do what Paul did to us. We'll just disappear, not answer anymore. Get the file and go.
Actually, though, nope. I don't think I've ever paid up front, have I? Wasn't it always when they would hand stuff in? Is when I'd pay?
I think one person asked for like half up front, and then
you're right.
We paid the other half.
Yeah.
It just depends. Everybody does it a little bit differently.
Well, Corey was one of the people that said he was doing this for free, right?
Oh, that's awesome. Good plug, though. You tried. You really tried. Nah, it's only ever happened like once a long time ago. So, okay.
You would think, because your reputation's ruined. You know what I mean? If you
is it?
What?
Oh, you mean whoever does it? Yeah.
If you don't pay someone, who's ever gonna wanna you screw
Definitely, that's ridiculous anyway. But you got to make sure your funds are there. Why jump into that if your funds aren't there? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The only time Corey was ghosted was working with Clayton.
Oh man,
that's funny. No, I don't think you have anything to worry about, Corey. It's going to be all good, man. All good.
Yeah.
And we're excited, super excited to see it. So, but anyway, do you want to get into, Crazy Matt had a question of the week way back.
I didn't even look at it. I did not see
I know.
It. Yeah, let's see it.
Got to get there. I thought he had a question of the week, didn't he? Did I miss it? I thought I saw it and then I skipped over it. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Question of the week. The end of the bread, heel, crust, or butt? So is this saying this is what you call it? You call it the end, the heel, the crust, or the butt? Is that what you're talking about? That's what I'm picking up out of it.
Because I was going to say, the bread doesn't have all of those, right?
Yeah, I'm like...
The end of it.
I call it the heel.
See, I've only ever heard it as the end crust. I've never heard it as...
End crust? You never heard of the heel? Like,
no.
Do you want a heel? Like, if it's...
No.
Like, if you get the end, you say the heel? Yeah.
No.
What we say. You're weird. You say soda.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
because
weird.
That's what it's called.
No, it's pop.
Coca-Cola soda.
It's not Coke. Dr. Pepper is not Coke. That's why that is wrong.
Wait, what?
Dr. Pepper is not Coke. You know, people
call some Pepper.
No, some people say that all soda, they just call it Coke. Do you want a Coke?
Those people are idiots.
They are idiots, but I'm just saying.
See, but this is why you confuse me. You bring up a sidebar, and we were talking about the word soda, and then you go to Coke, which completely different thing.
No, I'm just saying There are people who call it soda, people who call it Coke, and people who call it pop. I'm in the pop area.
I don't think there's many people who call it Coke. You lived in the
soda area. There are in the South. They call it Coke.
Everything.
Yep.
So even a root beer,
any soda, they'll say, "Hey, you want a Coke?" And they'll go get you a Coke, and it's whatever they have. You know what I mean?
But it's not actually Coke.
No.
How do you? So though, whoa! When someone says
how do you
that
differentiate?
to you, like if you're at when you're at a restaurant, and she goes, "Would you like a Coke?" Is she asking for a Coke or for any type of soda?
I don't know if every single person does it. I know it happens
because
I've
Coke
met people
is the number
that's
one
where they come from.
best soda is Coke. So yeah, of course I want a Coke.
Look at this. My dad called them all Coke. He was from Oklahoma. See what I mean?
Ah.
I call it the heel. Dirk calls it the butt in case Casey overhears him talking about how he wants to eat Frank and Bill's butts. What the hell, man? Oh, that's nasty.
Oh.
So nasty. First of all, it's pop. See? It's pop.
No.
Soft drink?
Damn. He's right, though. That is true. I've definitely heard waitresses say that. I have, yeah.
Look at that.
I've never said that out
loud. They would ask, I'll take a large Coke. What kind?
That's so weird.
See? It's weird.
That is
Look
weird.
at this. Ape, good to see you, man. My kid called Sprite spicy water once. Ooh. That's funny. So it must have been from the bubbles, right? Burning.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I'm ripping that off. In our book, we're going to have soda, but it's going to be called that, spicy water.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Okay, anyway.
They have technology better than we do. I'm pretty sure they knew.
Here we
go. Don't think the Egyptians that made the pyramids don't know how to make soda? They don't know how to make soda. Then what the hell, dude? Clearly, they knew how to make soda. What do you think they drink in the hot weather?
Look at this. He says a liter of cola.
Coca-Cola. RC Cola. I did always call that RC Cola.
Mo says Crazy Matt isn't often wrong, but it's soda.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I don't know. It's whatever you feel like calling it. I really don't give a shit.
Well, but if you say soda, what's the first thing that comes in your mind? When you say pop, I think music before I think of a drink.
No, I want some pop.
Yeah.
Then I'm thinking
if you hear pop, you won't think of a balloon pop. You won't think of pop music. You won't think of popular. You're thinking. Not
if you say it that way.
Soft drink.
Hey, I want a pop. Hey, get me a pop. A lot of people say, "Hey, get me a pop."
Well, of course, I'm not going to say, "Hey, get me a rap." Well,
listen,
that's a bad.
But
get me a hip hop.
Okay, but listen, we'd be outside working. You've
never worked outside a day in your life.
I've never done any of that. But I was helping my dad roof the house. He'd be like, "Hey, it's hot. Go get me a pop." I'd go get him a pop, and I knew exactly what he wanted. And if I'd said what kind, soda? He'd say Pepsi. He doesn't say soda.
Oh, Pepsi's gross, man. I think Pepsi's the worst. Pop.
Here we ask for a Coke, and restaurants will ask, "Is Pepsi okay?"
Yeah, I get that all the time. And I'm like, no, it's not. Pepsi sucks.
The answer is no.
yeah. I agree.
Let's go out for a pop at the Sock Hop Daddy-O. Right.
That's awesome.
But that doesn't answer the question of the week. You called it the end crust. I call it the heel.
What were the other options? Else. He had like 4 options: butt, heel,
end crust, heel, butt, and
crust, butt, heel. That's it.
Yeah.
Heel, crust, and butt.
Hey, Raiden Radio. Oh my God. People in different places use different words for things. Someone call MIT. I never heard someone say pop unless it's like a dad, like calling dad pop. Pops.
I forgot about that.
Say pops. Hey, pops.
No, you say, hey, pop. Pop.
People. Yeah, but a lot of people say, hey, pops, how's it going?
Sure.
Yeah.
What are we going back to? Were you having happy days today?
People say it still, man. My friends call their dad pops. I never called my dad pops. I just say, hey, dad.
No, I've never called my dad pop. No. I think
of course,
people
Josh
do that
pops in with his dismissive opinions.
I think people do that with grandfathers, though. They'll call them pop. Hey, pop. Like little kids will call their grandfather pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think
he was outside working, much like he likes strenuous hikes.
Yeah. Oh man.
Corey says Pepsi is Coke. Ooh.
No.
That is controversial.
No. That is
controversial.
Dude,
Pepsi is flat Coke. Ooh. Interesting.
Yes. There we go. He's right. That's exactly
I'll
what
take Pepsi
that
over
is.
Coke. Definitely.
Oh, dude.
Pops.
I think
madness,
Pepsi is the worst. I rather Canada Dry than Pepsi.
What? It's not
Cherokee Red, grape. I'll take grape soda before Pepsi.
Cherokee Red. That's interesting. So I don't know if we have Cherokee Red here. We just have Red Pop.
Yeah, see, we had that in Pennsylvania. And it's different.
I've heard of Cherokee
It is different.
Red.
The Cherokee Red is different.
Yeah, Kentucky always had a late one, and it was called Ale 8. They would just say, give me an Ale 8, but it's a late one. Because if you look, it says Ale 8-1. So you'd say a late one. But
that's cool.
Nobody picked on to a late one. They just said, give me an Ale 8. And that's not correct. That's not in the title, but that's like the slang for it.
I remember as a kid, there was like
it's kind of like a mellow yellow.
Is that what I was thinking? Mellow yellow. I was thinking there was something as a kid that we drink, but it's like really sugary. Like as an adult, it's disgusting.
Oh yeah.
And it might be mellow yellow or. That's funny.
Nobody says so, Dad. Soda is the way. My gosh.
So, Dad.
Soda. First thing to come to mind is an ice cream float. Pop, probably corn.
I didn't even think that would pop. See, there's too much stuff with pop, Derek. Soda cannot be called pop. There's too many things.
Oh gosh.
What else do you call soda?
I mean, you can call it soda, but soda can be different things.
Like what? Not as many as pop. We've went on like 15 things now what pop can be.
Soda.
Yeah, you got nothing.
I can't think of it.
Baking soda. Right, you're welcome. I don't know. I feel like I always have to help you with your points.
No.
Like baking soda goes to you.
Baking soda is different type of soda, see?
But it's still called soda.
It is, but you don't make it
oh my God.
Something you drink
Dude,
out of it.
So
look at this. Look at this one.
One of my go ahead.
Well, he says, what's the difference between Pepsi and Coke?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. They're crazy. Not even close. Yeah.
Okay. So one of your what?
One of my offenders for anxiety chews on baking soda and eats it. And I'm like, ooh, what? And she's like, I like the texture of it.
Stop.
Yes.
Chews
she like nibbles on it.
Baking soda.
So she'll take like a spoonful, put it in her mouth, and like rummage it with her teeth, and then she'll eat it, and it takes her anxiety down. And I'm like, what does it taste like? I have no idea what it is.
So this is like those weird.
It's like a self-soothing.
They made shows about these people, right?
Dude, we have tons of people like that in our our line of work. So yes. But it's a new one. I've never heard that before.
Dr. Pepper's prune
juice.
What?
I don't like Dr. Pepper, but no, prune juice is disgusting.
Yeah.
Prune juice is
Crazy Mad says the difference between Pepsi and Coke is the flavor.
Well, of course.
And that's true. Pepsi's sweeter with a bit less carbonation, and that's true. I mean, Coke to me tastes sweeter, but other people say Pepsi's sweeter. No, so I think it just depends on your taste. Because a lot of people go, I like Diet Pop, and I hate Diet Pop. I think it's the worst flavor ever. And they're like, no, I can't go back to regular pop. So it's just really strange. It's really strange.
See, I think you're thinking of sweet like honey and not sweet like pure sugar. Because Pepsi's like pure sugar sweet. Like
I feel like Coke gets like that. It gets biting sometimes to me.
I don't know. I don't think so.
That's because you like it and you're used to it.
I do like it. It's my favorite thing. I love Coke.
Yeah.
I love Coke.
Dean says, of course, the recipe, the taste, the amount of caffeine, basically everything, Corey. Just like my father, Coke used to be laced with cocaine. Oh my gosh.
It's like my
it's true.
Like just like my pop laced with cocaine.
Coke used to be laced with cocaine. It's true. He said, really, it seems the same, but I think if you did a side-by-side, Corey, you would know they would be different.
Oh,
very much so.
Yeah. See, I think
baking
RC
soda
is better
and
than
crack.
Pepsi.
Baking soda and crack. Diet pop is what Dirk called his dad after a series of strenuous hikes. That's true. I've done soda or pop as question of the week before, and this is the craziest turn I've ever had for a question of the week. That is true. That's hilarious because
no one cares about
bread. Nobody answered the bread. I think 2 people answered the bread. That's it.
Because everyone probably throws the end away because it sucks. The only time I've used the end of bread was in college.
What?
And I would use peanut butter on the end. And I wasn't happy, but I was poor. And that's what I did.
Okay.
Nowadays, those ends are getting thrown out or given to the birds.
First off, why give the end? It's crust. You have crust on the top of the bread. You have crust on the bottom of the bread and around the sides. So why throw the heel away or the end or the butt whenever it's just the same bread with the crust over one whole side of it?
The crust sucks.
No, it don't.
Yes,
you got to learn how to toast it properly. If you toast it the same amount, it comes out too hard. If you lessen the time, put just a little bit less time on it, it'll come out a little bit lighter and it'll be
Who's
soft.
Who's toasting their peanut butter sandwich?
And it'll be I love toasted peanut butter sandwiches.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's the heel. No, you got to do it. It's super good.
No, it's not. I have done it, and no, it's not.
Wow, you're real stupid.
No, you're stupid.
I call my dad Pops, and he calls soda pop. But he's from Detroit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, same region, so it's pop. The best crack has red phosphorus. Oh gosh, it's not a heel.
It's called the heel.
Oh, bread, we call that the butt, even though there are 2 butts. Wow. See, that's what's weird. Butt.
Well, wait.
Why would you call it the butt?
Wait a minute.
Corey's lost his mind. He's like, what the fuck?
You came here for Christmas music?
I know.
Bread and soda.
The crust is good. I think it's good too. You want
it's gross, man.
Nope, not when you do it.
No, it's not.
Toast.
No, it's not. It's not gross, but it's the worst part. It's by far.
No,
there's only 2 parts of the bread.
You're like a little kid. Reaches into the middle of the load because that's where the good bits are. What? Load? Woof.
Oh, God.
The crust does suck, says Felix.
Yes.
I don't agree. You must toast your PB Sammy, dude. Yeah, I do. I do it.
No, I don't.
The heel isn't that bad, but it's definitely the worst part of the loaf.
Yeah.
Loaf, not load. Okay, thanks.
That makes way more sense. Makes way more sense.
Yes. Thank you, Dean. I'm sorry. Why nor call them cheeks? Oh, why not call them cheeks? Yeah, because you have 2 of them, right? That makes more sense.
Where's the crack then, though?
Whew. Speaking of music, did you guys like the Grinch video from last week? The Grinch video. I don't know if I saw the Grinch video from last week.
What's he talking about?
See a Grinch video from last week?
I don't know. Nothing what he's talking about.
Remind us there, Mo. This isn't the 30s. I know it. But a lot of those things still carry over. So you guys cut the crust off?
Yes.
No, I do not. I toast it and I use it. It's all good with me. I'll even make...
I don't cut it. It's already cut.
Grilled cheese. I even make grilled cheese with the crust or the heel of the bread.
Dude.
Yep.
Dude.
It's the part I stick the cheese to, because then you can butter the other side and it gets nice and crusty.
That upsets me.
Well, you're dumb because you haven't had my.
You know what though?
You haven't had my grilled cheese. Super good.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Only he meant to say load.
No, loaf. He meant to say loaf.
No, he's got the question mark. He knew what he was doing. Yeah. I know he knew what he was. He knew what he was doing. Oh, see what I mean? Here we go. Look what he started.
I'll say this, though. Italian bread, I'll eat the butt and crust of that.
Wait, what did you call it?
The butt.
Nope.
Italian
what kind
bread.
Of bread? Italian?
bread.
Italian. Yeah. So are you from Italy?
Is Rocky Balboa the Italian stallion?
No,
yes,
he's
he
the
is.
Italian stallion.
Dude, I grew up in a city that's half Irish, half Italian. I know what I'm talking about.
It's Italian.
It is Italian. That's how. Imagine Murph's it's mom the Irish.
Yeah, Murph's mom probably does cut the crust off. I would say that's probably more true than you could even know, Crazy.
No, when I was a kid, I eat the crust now, but when I was a kid, I'd pull it off. I'd just pull off the crust, be like, hey,
with his Coke on his side. I can picture that too. With his little tray he pulls in on the TV tray so he can watch his little cartoons. Enough about bread. Let's talk meatloaf. Oh,
meatload.
Wow.
Meatload.
I missed it.
You did miss it.
He only eats Italian butt. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are Spanish people from
that's
Spain?
Fair.
Spain? They're from Spain.
Yes.
Oh, welcome, Jim. Good to see you. Oh my gosh.
This Spanish.
Mo. I got to go up
and
get the link and open it up.
Did you did you make a noise effect, sound of like wind? I just heard like a psh. Did you not hear that?
Oh, my dryer's running in the background. You probably heard that.
Okay. That's a little weird.
Yeah. Let me share this video.
I think your mic's doing some funny stuff. I'm hearing feedback.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but there's like a little feedback.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's me.
Chat is taking off. Mama, what that's a spicy butt. Mama mia, that's a spicy butt. Spanish people are generally from Spain. It's messy. That's messy.
Oh, man.
All right. Let's do this. Let's play this.
Let's do this.
I heard there's a song about me. Why don't you put it on? I'm curious to hear it.
I don't think you're going to want to hear it.
Max, just put it on. Put the song on.
It's not very nice.
Max.
Are you sure?
Put it on.
Okay.
The heck is this?
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That's me.
You're a fugly piece of shit.
Yay!
What?
You bring bendy straws to bathrooms because you like the taste of piss, Mr. Grinch.
No, I don't. Max?
I wouldn't suck your dick if it was dipped in honey and could cure cancer.
Jesus Christ, who wrote this? Who wrote this song,
this is
Max?
crazy.
Also, you have no dick.
What the heck? Well, we're not getting any views of this video.
This is getting cut, man. This is done. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, the link's in the chat, guys. Follow that. Watch it.
Who did that?
Who did that?
I want to watch the rest of it, but man, you let it go way too far. There's no way we're
that's what was going to happen.
We're going to get like 10 views. This is going to be like 10 views on this video.
Okay, first off, I was trusting Mo that he was giving me the link that I could play something live.
First mistake.
First mistake. It's true. So sorry about that. Cut it off.
Yeah.
If you guys want to finish that video, the link is up in the chat. I just realized Murph's actually Rich Evans.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Rich Evans is either. Help us.
So I don't know if that's a compliment or
play live. I put it at the end in last week. Oh, in last week, and you asked if you liked it. You asked me what? Oh shit. Okay, well, that's our fault. From Red Letter Media. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I always thought Murph was the guy who made Bowling for Columbine. That guy's terrible.
Who is it? Oh, what is that guy's name?
Damn.
Oh, what's that guy's name? So they're saying I'm Rich Evans. They said Rich Evans. I gotta look this guy up.
Right. Corey says just play the rest. I don't think it's a good idea. We got other people watching. You guys, the link's up there. Follow it. You guys will be able to play it. So, but anyway, we were supposed to talk about Christmas songs. We never got near it. So we might save that for next week. It looks like we're going to be doing some Christmas music next week. Michael Moore, thanks, Mo Biggs.
So this guy does the Red Letter Media Productions.
Who? Rich Evans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Michael Moore did Bowling for Columbine.
There we go. Rich Evans has hair, though. I mean, his hair is going, but he's got way more hair than I do.
Yeah, he accidentally made the best Trump ad in 2016.
So I don't know if this is a compliment or not. I really don't know how to take this.
I wouldn't take it. I mean, the guy ain't great.
I wouldn't take it.
I wouldn't take it good. I mean, the dude is. Oof.
Sometimes our chat is nice, like 20% of the time.
11, right? Fahrenheit 911. That's what he made too. Michael Moore.
I'm not talking about Michael Moore. I'm talking about Rich Evans.
Oh, okay. But they said you're Rich Evans. Okay.
How am I losing you on this?
Because Dean said you look like Michael Moore. That's how. Because you're lost.
I'm not lost. I'm still on the same subject of the Rich Evans thing.
Okay, but I was on one half and you were on the other. Dean called you Michael Moore.
Michael Moore doesn't have a beard, but that's fine.
No, he don't. But that don't matter.
Wonder what he'd look like with a beard.
Yeah, Rich Evans is at least funny. See, you sound just like
son
you.
Of a bitch.
So that part's a compliment. Oh,
there we go. So see, so it's 20% of a compliment. That's usual.
We are. Yeah. We've lost the plot. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Well, we're 52 minutes in and haven't talked about Christmas songs at all.
I don't think we're going to talk about them this week. I think it's.
I think it's going to go to next week, right? Yeah. Well,
that's what we're going to do. Christmas songs next week. It'll be the end of the year. We're not going to do one week between Christmas and New Year's. And
I love that crazy man says I'm unintentionally funny. That is freaking hilarious.
That's kind of the best funny, really.
Oh,
right? Just look up Rich Evans explains the Avatar problem.
Oh, come on. Oh, well, now I'm going to have my camera on. Just because of that.
No Bancroft tonight, so you have some breathing room. Yeah, Bancroft's not on. We're just,
you celebrated Bancroft.
I didn't think you were going to be here on time, so that's why I was starting off with the story that I started off with. But it actually took way longer than I thought it would, just to get that far. Finding a colorist.
The story of finding a colorist?
Yeah, it took a while.
Well, you're long-winded because of the hike.
I had a lot to say. A lot. Then my dog's barking in the back. See?
That's why you get mad that I interrupt you, is because you just shut up. It's not my fault.
I mean, I don't blame you on this one, because this time I did a lot.
Good. We agree.
Kington of this show. Oh my gosh, they're throwing out so many names I don't know.
I know, and I can't help but look it up. I know it's not going to be a compliment, but I can't help it.
Yes, Corey, it was a great story with a great ending. I agree. Although the best ending is if we find out that Paul is doing fine and that we had nothing to worry about. So if y'all can be thinking about Paul.
Corey, you should be careful, because if sadly he did pass away, our first two colorists have both died. And
I mean,
if Spinal Tap has taught us anything.
Spinal Tap, dude. We are the Spinal Tap of comics right now.
Our colorist could be our drummer. So Corey, watch out.
Carl Pilkington is perfect.
Come on.
That comment wasn't relating to your looks, Murph.
Carl Pilkington.
Oh, wow. What the fuck? Oh, it's too good.
Corey said that like five times tonight.
Yeah, so Corey, Dio Lima passed.
Carl Pilkington's skinny, so I look nothing like him.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, Dio Lima passed in 2022. And then Ray Paul Billick. I don't know why I said Ray. Paul Billick did not pass. We just don't know where he's at, and he's not connecting back with us. And we're hoping because he's in Ukraine that he's okay. So that's where we're at.
So this guy, he has a show called An Idiot Abroad, and then he's got another show called Derek.
What? Wait, Derek, is that got what's his name in it?
Carl Pickington. Yes, that's what I just said.
No, yeah, but Derek was a show with Ricky Gervais, right?
Yeah, because this guy is also he does stuff with him because they're both UK people.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, I don't think I've ever watched anything with this guy in it.
He said, "Don't look at Carl, listen to him, then you'll be insulted." He works with Gervais. Okay, that makes sense. He's friends with him. So I won't die easy if you guys are going to try taking me out. Oh, that's funny. So, Corey, we didn't mean to put all this pressure on you just to color a damn logo. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. That is terrible.
If you tried taking me out, that's hilarious.
Carl's also from the Ricky Gervais show that Bancroft uses as a style template for his animations. Oh,
that's interesting. That's interesting.
That's cool.
I like Ricky Gervais. What he does at those award shows is brilliant, man. That's some of the best stuff ever. When he tells them all to get up, get your award, thank your God, and move on, he goes, you guys talking about being woke. He goes, if the Taliban had TV shows, you'd go right over to them and start acting. That was so funny.
He did so many good things in that last monologue that he did.
Because he's like, this is my last time. I don't care.
And it was his last time. Like, they weren't going to have him back after that. He had offended everybody, dude.
The best is the times he's not joking and he's like, I'm going to keep going. This show has 5 hours. And then he goes, we still got 5 hours. He just wanted to go. He just wanted to go home. He's like, this thing's terrible.
I'm sure it was. I mean, when you know what he knows and then he's got to deal with all those jerky people, I bet that was terrible. I bet it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, cancel pigs. You said cancel pigs, didn't you?
I did.
I think you brought it up just a second ago.
I didn't say anything about cancel pigs.
Did you say cancel pigs? You said SJW cancel. You said cancel something, I thought. Anyway.
Today?
Yeah.
No, yesterday.
Maybe I was thinking
when
about
I texted you.
Oh, dude. Okay. But
dude,
the
you can't use marijuana yet. Even though it passed, it still isn't yet. Like,
no, it's legal now.
Before
it's legal now.
No. There's still they're still not selling it in stores yet.
But it's still legal to use.
You're saying it like, is that what you did before this?
I never said a damn thing. Anyway, truth is, listen, those cancel pigs that's been going around. Have you watched any of Mark Millar's streams? I wanted to ask you about that.
No, I haven't. I've seen a couple of EVS talking about it, but no, I have not seen Mark.
Okay.
Miller.
Well, had a less awkward transition. Anyway, the thing is, I want to check them out because I'm hearing they're really good. And then he's wanting to have other creators and other store owners on and things like that. And he's like doing some things. He's kind of shaking up the comic industry a little bit. It's kind of interesting because it took somebody of his caliber, like of his star power, I guess you could say, to shake up the industry. It's kind of neat to watch.
He is bigger than EVS, right? Like he's a lot bigger than EVS.
Did you guys hear Murph say cancel pigs? I thought he said it. Maybe I was thinking it.
I know.
I'm going crazy. I don't care. I don't care if I'm going crazy. Anyway, but I'm thinking it because I was thinking about this because I'm like, I wanted to know if you watched it because I haven't checked it out and I want to go check it out. I want to actually watch and see what he said because it seems like he's being reasonable at least and listening. he had the segue all planned out, and Murph wouldn't cooperate. No, I didn't have it planned, dude.
No.
No plan. We rarely have a plan.
Just like everyone watching is probably like, did he say that? Do you watch Horrible Bosses, the movies, the first and the second one?
I've seen both of them, yeah.
So remember the second one where they come back after kidnapping the son, and there's police at his work, and the one goes, "And we know nothing about a kidnapping," and then the police goes, "We didn't say anything about kidnapping," and they both go, "No, I think," and they all three keep talking, and then they're like, he goes, ask the other cop, and he's like, "Did we?" And he goes, "You might have. They were all talking. I'm confused now." That's what how the chat was.
That's the way
like,
it
did Murph say?
Didn't he say it?
Did he? Because Derek's
right.
really talking
you can
about
plant all kinds of great information at doing that. No, but really, I'm really interested in this, and the reason why is because, of course, they're saying bad things about Mark Millar now.
Is it Miller or Millar?
Mark Millar.
Because there's a Mark Millar and Millar.
Mark Miller. No, it's Mark Millar.
I know. I'm
being funny,
but you definitely spoken something today. You're off.
Anyway,
are you pretending to be me?
No. But anyway, he's shaking it up pretty good, dude, and I think it's cool because a lot of people are hating on him, and they're saying he's Comicsgate, when he's really not.
No.
Comicsgate or anything, and he had one interaction, I think, with EVS, and they're all saying he's for Comicsgate.
He just said, "Hey." It was like that on Twitter.
He just said, "Cheers, hey. Bud." Right?
Cheers, bud. Yeah. Which is the same thing. Hey.
Yeah.
Malarkey. Yeah, Millar.
See, Millar.
Millar. That's nice.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting to me to watch because I don't know if it's going to change anything, but I think there's going to be maybe some different awareness about what's really going on. I think it's going to be more widespread now than just a faction of people on Twitter. You know what I mean? Which is good. So I think it'll reach more people. I don't think it'll destroy the industry. They can't even understand why their own sales are failing. So that's kind of interesting to think,
Well, it's like the Emperor's New Clothes. They just don't want to see reality. So they're just going to keep walking around naked.
Yeah. He's Comicsgate in the sense that if the SJWs label you Comicsgate, you're going to be treated like Comicsgate.
Good point.
Yes, that is a good point. And that's interesting because to me, you are just because, but it sucks because you don't have control over what they're labeling you or what you are getting associated with. And he is basically not really associating. He's just talking to anybody that will talk to him. And I think that's cool because he's open to conversation with everyone. And that's the way it should be. But we need somebody of his star power, you know what I mean? To be able to probably move the needle a little bit. Because until bigger creators like this kind of take the reins a little bit and say, hey, this is bullshit. They're not.
I'm surprised Hickman didn't when they took X-Men away from him because those were all SJWs and the X-Men story went to hell once he left it.
Yeah. He was probably fed up, man. I mean, you get in those places where you're like, what do you do? I'm sure EVS had to get his bearings. You know what I mean?
Well, just think about it. Like Hickman had this great story of changing the history of the X-Men. And then these people take over, and what do? They make ballroom dancing. You know what I mean? Like, it was all about what they're wearing. What are the X-Men wearing? And it was like, he just did a fundamentally changed thing with one of the biggest characters that wasn't a mutant, and now McTaggart is a mutant.
Yeah.
Changing time. Like, it's like,
I'm really looking over, right? Yeah, it got glossed over, and now we're more focused on Iceman's like stiletto ice heels.
No, exactly right.
That's what it was.
It really was. Like,
which, what the hell am I reading at that point? Yeah,
I'm looking forward. Do you see he's doing a new ultimate? He's doing a new ultimate line, but it seems like it's like a different alt universe.
Why are they doing that? It's so stupid, man.
Well, probably because probably no one else will touch it and it can just be his.
I guess, but why not? Whatever. It's a waste of time, in my opinion. His stream with retailers was pretty cool, and that's what I'm talking about. AA. I really do want to go see that stream, so I'm going to try to find it. I don't think
because he had that guy that kind of brought all this stuff out, right? That owner that was like, you know,
they were
we like these characters. We don't care about
because of how he looked and talked, and he was actually saying everything that we've been harping about for a while now.
Well, the interesting thing, someone called him like an Italian fat, something like that, saying about his weight, and the guy who said it is fatter than he is, and it's like,
yeah,
what the hell?
It's
like,
it's because they have nothing to go on, and they have to pick on whatever they can, man. I mean, it's just like any other bully. They're gonna get your
you're right. They're just bullies.
For it. They don't care.
They're just bullies. Yeah, you're right. They're just bullies.
So you want him to move the needle. Now even you are making him sound comic skater, right? Don't you mean Italian?
That was good, arrogant again. Ape, I like that.
Wait, did Murph just say?
Oh my God!
Alien.
Alien.
Oh my gosh.
The Paisans.
Italian Iants.
Oh man. So now the Italian thing's gonna stay. The Italian. The Italian stallion.
We had Italian tonight.
Nice.
What's wrong?
I hope you mean the food and you didn't like kill people and eat them.
I'm not going to disclose such information. You don't need to know these things.
Dude, are you sick or did you smoke tonight? Because you are off.
I'm not off. I'm good. You just don't know. I'm not going to let you know.
I don't. You're probably drinking is what it is, right?
No.
Did you drink that stuff that makes you go blind for like an hour?
What's that?
The moonshine?
No, I don't. I've drank moonshine. It doesn't make me go blind. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, you're too strong for the moonshine.
I mean, no, but what? No. If you're going blind, you have too much alcohol in your system. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, that's the joke. That's a thing. It's a saying.
Just because you drink moonshine. No. There's some bourbon in his linguini.
Nice.
I love it.
We can make fun of Italians. They're white, though.
But don't you
They're
think?
Off limits.
Do you think Mark Millar will end up being able to change anything, or do you think?
I think he'll have. I don't know if in himself, but I think he'll be a good pothole for it going in the right direction.
So
or speed bump.
Yeah, so Millar, tell me the big stuff Millar wrote. Help me with his
Daredevil, Batman.
Yeah, but like
he drew stuff.
What was
didn't he do? Well, didn't he do the Batman story where he's retired and old Superman? That's his, right?
No.
Wait, who did that?
What's wrong with you? Oh my God.
Who did the Superman versus Batman? What the hell is that even called?
Ape says he can encourage open discussion. I think so too. Star Power will help with that.
Well, Miller did Daredevil, like Daredevil's
Frank
big
Miller
run.
Did that stuff. That is not.
Oh God, what am I saying? I'm such an idiot.
No,
yeah, Millar. No, he does more independent stuff.
That's what I thought, but I was like, what were his big stories? I haven't read a lot of Mark Millar. I got to be honest.
Wait, no. Oh fuck. They've been movies. Oh my God. Give me a second here. I'll think about it.
Did he write The Authority? Was that him?
What's The Authority?
I never read The Authority. Who wrote The Authority?
I don't even know what you're talking about. So what's The Authority?
DC Comics.
I still don't know what The Authority is. I don't know what that is.
Wow. Okay.
Well, what is it?
Oh, Kick-Ass. Awesome.
Okay, yeah, Kick-Ass.
There you
yeah,
go.
So a lot of them have been movies.
I haven't read much of this. I really haven't read. I never read Kick-Ass. I knew it was his, but I didn't read it, so I haven't really read.
No, he's got something that I've read, and it's not Kick-Ass. What is it?
I stopped reading comics kind of when he was big. I had a break from comics at that point. He had a big multi-series deal with Netflix, and they canceled the show on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I remember that. The Kingsman, Superman, Red Sun. Okay, I knew some of the stuff. Okay,
I didn't realize Kingsman. I liked Kingsman.
Mm-hmm. I knew he did the Kingsman, and they made a couple movies on that, right? Like at least three,
at least two, but they might have done it
because they made the Kingsman and then
right.
Kingsman 1 and 2 or something like that.
Yeah, I never saw the Kingsman.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, he's got some star power then that's actually got, he's got some clout in the industry, I think. And a lot of people are aspiring to be like him, really, right? Like he's in the upper echelons of writers because a lot of people.
Oh yeah, because people want to get movies. That's what people want.
Well, it's not just movies. I mean, I think the things that he's written, a lot of people actually think it's well done. So it's more than just the movies. Where'd you go, Murph? Where'd you go? Totally disappeared. But hopefully he'll come back. But anyway, the reason I was saying that about Mark Millar was that when you know what work he's done, I mean, there's a lot of people who know him. So he's got industry-wide clout. And then I think he'll have clout maybe in some other fields like movies and stuff. So maybe those people have some influence too. It's kind of good to get somebody out there. Not that movies will change comics, but I think there will be some influence. So that's good. Space Bandits. Okay. Interesting. Very cool. Well, Murph is lost, man. I don't know what happened to him. He like totally bowed out. He must have had an issue. If he doesn't come back, I'm probably going to end the stream soon because we're kind of dying out here. But let me message him real quick. He's probably trying to get his computer back. His session timed out. That's weird. Just keep the show going, Corey says. Keep the show going. He goes, no, don't end. All this talk about moonshine made him want to go pick some corn, then he got lost. Yeah, I would say that's more truthful. He's asking if I'm still on, so I'm telling him that I'm on, which is funny. All this talk about moonshine made him want to go. I already read that. I can't believe I'm reading it again. Anyway, I think I'm tired. Send Corey the link. Corey, just say some entertainingly dumb stuff like Murph. It is fun to have Murph on. Sometimes it's not fun, but other times it's a lot of fun. Yes, Amanda, you missed the moonshine talk. It wasn't a lot of talk. It was just Murph saying, I went blind from drinking moonshine, which didn't happen, by the way. Good to see you. Been a long time. I'm glad we did the show tonight instead of yesterday. Because I think there was a big stream going on. I think Mark Millar was doing the stream yesterday, right? So it's probably good. We probably have more people show up today than we would other times. And we didn't end up doing the Christmas stuff, which we thought that we were going to do. So, Amanda, you missed that we have Corey. Corey Barton is coloring our logo. You missed that one. So that's the big news tonight. Okay, he says, I'll try some things. Hopefully don't have to restart my computer. So I don't know, he's having computer issues, which is what I thought he did. It premieres at like 2:45 a.m. Oh, okay. So he's having another one on tonight. I think he's talking to other retailers tonight though, right? I think it's going to be a different one. That's cool. I'll have to look it up and subscribe. Millar would have somehow decimated your general 4.5 viewers. Yes, Mo, he would have. But look what we've had in the chat tonight. It's been awesome to see this many people show up. It's been really good. Figured when he offered on Twitter. Yeah, right. But it wasn't just that. We were kind of hoping anyway, so that's a good thing. But yeah, he put it out there. That's cool. And I guess if you're in certain groups, you probably knew. But other than that, you know what would have destroyed my large stream? A premiere of the Choop video. Oh my gosh. The one I haven't made. I have made it, Mo. Let me put it this way. It's edited down to Choop, just Choop. But I wanted to do more with it. I wanted to put some fun stuff in it. It's just Chook, and I wanted to add things in between to make it actually an entertaining stream. So it's good to catch the show again for sure. Awesome. I'm glad you're here. It's good to see you, man. It's been a long time since I've seen some of you. So it's been really good to have you pop in. Make sure to include all my jokes. They were gold. Mo, they're there. Believe me. They're there. Casey's there. You're there. Me and Murph. We had a few other people in there not knowing what the hell was going on. They were asking questions. They didn't know why we had created a character named Chook. It was pretty funny. I'm back. Did you permanently kick Murph? Yes. He's off the stream. Kicked him to the curb. Kicked him to the curb. What was that movie? Where the guy puts the guy's head on the curb and stomps him on the curb. That's what I did to Murph. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. He went out to look for Paul in the car maze that they're both lost. All good here, man. I was just trying not to tell me. Oh, okay. Ooh, wrapping presents, no doubt. Man, wrapping presents. We were supposed to talk about Christmas tonight and never did. Corey got it. American History X. Curb stomped that dude. Oh, that's so terrible. I hate that freaking scene. It's so painful. In a lot of ways, it's painful. But anyway, wrapping Christmas presents. I have not wrapped anything. I have a few presents for my wife that I need to wrap. And then I still need to finish up some people. So basically, still got some work to do. And Murph and Dirk didn't supply the Christmas music travesty. I know. We didn't do any of it. We were supposed to and just didn't go there. None of it. And then Mo set me up for the woo. Set me up for the woo. Played that Grinch video and it was terrible. Get us kicked off YouTube. Actually, it was my fault, but still, it was a bad idea to play it. Really bad. If he can't come on here, I'm probably going to... Oh, hey, look at this.
Hey?
Hey, it's saying weird stuff on your camera.
Gosh. We're still live, right?
I'll link it again in case Amanda wants to see it. Probably not in front of her daughter. Yeah, I would say no. Not in front of your daughter, Amanda. I don't wrap Christmas presents. I take them in bags and my mom rolls her eyes and wraps them. That's awesome. But it's crazy, Matt. You're a lot like Murph. Why would you have your mom do that?
Wait,
like Murph.
Eyes out of her socket and then wraps them as a gift? That's crazy.
That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Mom rolls her eyes and wraps them. That sounds like she rolls them on the paper and wraps them together, give them as a gift. That's creepy.
Okay. It's weird, man. I don't wrap Christmas presents, but I like to wrap Christmas presents. I think it's fun.
No, mine always look like a disaster.
I think I do a good job.
There's like 19 pieces of tape just all over the place. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying Crazy Mad's a lot like you. Look, it's like you had your mom cut your crust off your bread. He has his mom wrap all his Christmas presents.
My mom did not do that. She yelled at me when I would throw the crust away, being like...
Corey gets it. Look, Corey gets it. At least she doesn't cut his crust for him. He was right there on the spot with it.
No one cuts my crust. I eat crust now. It was when I was a kid, but I don't eat the butt end crust. That's gross and disgusting. Oh man, crazy mad.
How dare you compare me to Murph? Take that back
Crazy
right
mad.
now.
Where's the love? Where is
it.
the love?
I love it so bad. I take it back. You're not like Murph.
I always get to teach your kids rap these.
Did your kid wrap these questions? That's funny. Actually, my wife raps better than me, and she's quicker than me. And she's always waiting on the scissors or waiting on the tape whenever we rap, because I always take a while. Because I'm kind of a perfectionist sometimes, which is stupid because the kids are just going to rip it off. But
sometimes
I'm a perfectionist when I rap. Yeah, it's real dumb.
With a lot of things.
Yep. That's why I'm the artist and you're not.
Yeah.
That's true. That's why I like Pepsi and you like Coke.
I'm pretty sure the majority's on my side with that one. There's not a lot of Pepsi people.
There is a lot of Pepsi people, actually.
Oh my God. Casey, we want you guys to rap Christmas songs.
Battle rap. That'd be a fun stream, wouldn't it? Having a battle rap.
I don't think you can battle rap, and I have no idea how we would even start that.
You set your present out on wrapping paper and you wrap it. See how it says WRAP, not RAP?
I didn't see it.
I know you didn't. I drink either Pepsi or Coke. Yeah, I do too.
I'll say
Pepsi
this
more than Coke, though.
I do like Pepsi Cherry. I have had that, and I thought the Pepsi Cherry is good. But I don't write regular Pepsi is gross to me.
You're weird. I do miss Casey on here. Yeah, Casey started our lore on here. And Amanda, when you had that wrapping those gifts wrapped up like a burger.
Burger?
Did you see Amanda's post where she had a burger and each present was like a different piece of the sandwich of the burger? Like
yeah, because you said that was a sandwich. No,
I didn't. I said it was a thing and 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 a thing.
I apologize. You did say that.
So, and that's our lore. So Casey came up with that lore. Coke is a bigger soda brand than Pepsi, but Pepsi's bigger overall company. Yeah, well, Pepsi bought. What? Yeah, Coke's bigger soda brand than Pepsi, but Pepsi's bigger. Yeah, they are.
Like Pepsi has more money?
Yeah, PepsiCo is bigger. Yeah.
How so? That sounds crazy.
Because PepsiCo owns other things. Kind of like Disney owns Marvel and all that stuff. Pepsi owns other things like that.
Well, because I know like does either of them own Gatorade?
I don't know. I thought one of them does own Gatorade or Powerade.
Coke has a water, right? Wasn't there some water company that Coke then bought them and now it's Coke's?
I don't know. I can't answer that. Casey was like the bread that held the Murph and Dirk sandwich together. Wait, let me see this. What the fuck? I've never had Pepsi Cherry or seen it. Oh, yeah, it's weird.
It's good. It is.
Pepsi owns fast food.
Like I've been at friends' houses that have had it. So.
See, that's what I mean. Coke is just Coke, whereas Pepsi owns fast food stuff. PepsiCo
what fast food do they own?
So I think
Coke's
they own
at McDonald's. And...
Do they own Taco Bell? I think Pepsi owns Taco Bell. KFC,
pretty much the places that don't have Coke are owned by Pepsi, basically.
I mean, yeah, but it's still. I mean, with them owning that's
they own Pizza Hut.
Yeah, they own Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's tied in there.
Wait, do they owe A&W with Long John Silver's, or is A&W Coke?
I don't think A&W's with Long John's anymore, is it? I think it's KFC's with Long John's.
But who owns A&W?
I don't know.
Because one of them's Mud, right?
In Georgia. It's worth a visit. I don't know.
Ooh.
Hey, Sugar Chris.
Hey. Retrospect.
Dasani. Okay, so Mo says yes, so maybe they do own them.
The water Dasani. Okay.
Yeah, Pepsi owns Gatorade. So.
Oh, that is a big brand.
More interesting.
What is that?
Okay. I've heard Nor the brand, so I mean,
what is it?
That's interesting. I'm not sure what it is. I've just heard of it.
You don't know if it's food, drink, or something else?
No, I don't know, but I have heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, owned by Dr. Pepper. But I thought Dr. Pepper was owned by Pepsi.
Oh, wait, Dr. Pepper's its own thing?
I thought Pepsi
I didn't know
was
that.
Dr. Pepper. I'm lost. These
RC can't be owned by
Wars,
either. Well, wait, like
Pop
RC. Pop Wars. Because RC isn't owned by either. So, yeah, there has to be another soda company out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's interesting. I just don't know, man. I don't follow it really. I just heard years ago that this stuff happened. Oh, Dr. Pepper is its own company who also owns 7-Up and others. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, okay.
I like 7-Up.
So then, because Sprite's with Coke and Sierra Mist is with Pepsi?
Yes.
Okay. Well, who owns Mellow Yellow?
Is Mellow Yellow in that family with RC and Dr. Pepper and all that?
Oh, you're probably right. That's probably.
I bet it is. So Dr. Pepper owns RC. Wait, who owns Mug root beer? Ooh, Mug. I like Mug.
Well,
good one.
It's either, I'm gonna guess Pepsi owns Mug and A&W is owned by Coke, but I don't know if that's true.
I don't know. I have no idea. It's an interesting topic that Crazy Mad's question about bread got us on the pop. Isn't that crazy?
You don't drink soda with your bread?
No, soda bread is a different type of thing, Murph. Soda bread is completely different.
What's Cactus Cooler?
I don't know. Team Coke. Interesting. Wow. I don't know, man. Some of these I haven't heard of. So
Wait,
that's cool.
Who owns the Fanta line? Because Fanta's got
Fanta?
like grape Fanta.
You say Fanta?
Yeah, I do.
Fanta.
Don't they say wanna Fanta in the commercial? Wanna Fanta? Don't you want?
Maybe they do. We always said Fanta because Fanta sounds weird.
I think they say Fanta in the commercial. I just remember that stupid commercial.
Can you do an Aussie accent? Mermaid likes Aussie accents.
I can't. Hey, mate, shrimp on the barbie. No.
Oh my God, this is terrible. How you liking this, Corey?
The tango ate your baby.
What the hell? No.
That's not an Australian accent, mate. Mate.
Oh, this is terrible. This is the worst.
I like Sunkist for when it comes to orange soda. Crush is okay.
Pepper owns it. Cactus Cooler is orange pineapple. Wow. Good to know. Man, you guys looked it all up. Fanta. See, I say Fanta too. But I don't know.
They say wanna Fanta? Wanna Fanta? That doesn't sound right in my head.
Wow, Mermaid likes Aussie accent. I'm still stuck on that because I want to know. He wants an Aussie accent. He goes, Aussie accent? I'm not Dean. Murph is Aussie? Corey heard Aussie. He must have heard you talking.
Oh.
The Doingo, oi, my baby.
Oh, that does help. That really does help bring it out, doesn't it?
No, that makes me sound stupid. That makes you read stupid, though. The Dingo, the Doingo, oi, my baby.
My baby.
My baby. Baby.
That's pretty good, though. The my baby. That's close.
How do we know Mermaid likes Aussie accents, Felix? We're on some kind of weird tangent now. But anyway.
So is mermaid a person or like mermaids, the creatures in the water?
Know. I have no idea.
I didn't like this.
I don't know.
This social media person called Mermaid that's huge that we know nothing about.
I don't know. I have no clue. And in fact, I'm too tired to even know.
You know who Mermaid's dating right now? You know, stupid shit like that with social media now. These people and their names, and it's right. Because who's that guy your son likes with music? He's got that thing on his head, Marshmallow. Yeah, his name's Marshmallow.
Oh.
What the hell? His name's Marshmallow. He does look like a marshmallow, but still, terrible name.
He did one of the coolest things I had seen in a long time.
What's that?
He did a live DJ thing inside of like a game, and he had it. Was it Fortnite when he did that? He did a whole thing where he did this DJ thing, and he was actually dancing in it and doing his music inside the game of the live stream of the game. I thought it was groundbreaking because I was like, that's one of the coolest things I've seen people in music do in a long time, which they utilize different media to push their music. I was like, it's about time we see people doing shit like that. So it was cool.
I mean, I feel like video games have had a big thing. I remember like the Madden, that was always big. Like who was the Madden soundtrack that year? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
you play the game, you'd hear songs.
It's not often you can find new avenues, you know what I mean, to push your stuff like that. And he actually found something where I was like, this is actually pretty cool. And everybody's avatars were able to interact, I think. So it was kind of cool. You could walk up to this, you know, up by the stage and watch him and stuff like that. So it was like you're at a concert, but it was all virtual. So
that is pretty neat. Interesting.
Yeah. We're talking about Mermaid Messiah. She's Suga's fiance, but doesn't know it yet. Oh, wow. She has said she thinks they're hot. Oh boy, here we go. Practice your good days, Sugar. Good day.
All right, all right.
The dango ate my baby. The dango ate my baby. That was better, wasn't it?
That was good. It's way better than mine. Are you kidding me? I'm terrible.
I'm just trying to say it like Ape put it on there.
I can't even do like an Irish accent. So what the hell? So
you've ruined my pipes.
See? Yeah, I can't even come close to that. Hey, they ruined my pipes. See what is even there? I don't know what. It's like going.
That's straight from Bugs Bunny. Straight from Bugs Bunny. Own spit. There's the. Are you all right? You alive?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See, I can't do accents. Almost died there.
So in Bugs Bunny, he has this guy. He's just the Scottish guy, right? He's a Scotsman blowing.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Walking down the road, exactly, you know.
Yep.
And
it's funny. My brain decided to keep that.
I love that
in my head.
It's so funny. It's
because I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I think the voices just do it. It's not the cartoon that's funny. It's listening to the voices and laughing at the caricature of the Scotsman. Because it's hilarious when you listen to it. And it's really funny if you try to redo it, like say it like they do.
Remember the caricatures they do of the Native Americans? It's like, whoa.
Right.
Racy.
Yeah. But anyway, it's fun to say. You've ruined my pipes.
Damn it. I want to do that.
What?
You do Scottish?
Down under.
Damn men down under.
Oh, I love it. So anyway,
that's not enough. This is enough.
I don't really have a lot more going on in this stream. We are just wasting time right now. Corey didn't want me to end. I almost ended before you came back on.
You really got to be careful how you say things.
What? I almost ended the show.
Someone will write it.
Okay, what are you talking about? I don't know about you.
You'll see in the chat. They always get those.
They do. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it quits right here. We went an hour and a half, and I think it's a good place to jump off. See, Corey.
It doesn't matter. After playing that video, this ain't going to be, this video's not getting pushed by the algorithm.
We didn't play it that long.
We could stay on for 7 hours. It's not going to hurt this video. There's nothing we can do to hurt this video. It's
Look, Corey, no, don't quit. Come on.
Corey, if we stay on, we're just going to go and look up like hot babes on Google and show pictures of them. And
then he's going to be real happy.
Yeah.
He's going to be happy.
Baby Yoda pajamas. Yoda. Oh, okay. Whoa. Can I do a little story before we go off?
No.
So I was at this training with Derek, and our one coworker showed us a toy Yoda, but instead of the car, it was Yoda as a toy, and it pissed Derek off because he loves Star Wars so much. And we kept laughing about the toy Yoda. And Derek was like, "This is
toy. Yoda's been a toy since I was little. What are you talking about?"
You were not happy though that we thought that was hilarious
because you were going like, toy Yoda. I was like, "You got to be friggin' kidding me. This is what you came up with. That's funny."
It was great. It was great. All the pictures we came up with Googling. Oh.
Look, they just have hot ladies on there just to keep Corey on there. Look at that. That's funny. I'm going to have to watch this stream, Felix. Uh-oh. Corey's laughing. So, yeah, man, I don't know. That was a dumb story, Murph. You wasted everybody's time on Toy Yoda.
Wasted time. I condensed it to like 30 seconds, unlike you that will make a 30-second into 30 minutes.
So, you know the uncle on Christmas Vacation who burns his toupee? And his wife's the one with the cat in the box, and like she puts cat food in the
and she brings the Jello
with the cat food in it. I love it. Anyway, that uncle, he's in this other movie. I can't remember the name of the movie. It was with Billy Crystal, but he's going, you asked for it? You got it.
And he keeps singing it. Yeah.
Toyota. He just kept saying hilarious. It like that. It stuck in my head, man. We just kept saying it over and over and over. So whenever you did the Toyota thing, that was going in my head. I was like, oh my God.
What movie is that? Oh my God. Because it's like because he's like Billy Crystal's like father-in-law, right? Isn't that what it is? And like,
yeah.
I don't think it's like City Slickers, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Sugar told the story this morning. He bought the Baby Yoda PJs as a gift for his mom, but wouldn't you know, he got the wrong size, and shucks, he didn't want to waste them. So may as well keep him himself. He is a toy though, like a puppet in the movie. Yeah, he is. Don't watch it, Sugar. You don't want to see. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Sugar. I wish you the best of luck. Doesn't sound so good. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Anyway, everybody, and Corey, I'm sorry, man. It's getting late for me.
Everybody and Corey.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying sorry to Corey because he was like, no. Like Darth Vader.
I've had a stressful day, and I haven't eaten yet. So my windshield's going to cost me like $500.
Oh, I bet it will. Yeah, Murph had something go through his windshield yesterday, and then
it didn't go through it, but it's cracking.
It cracked all the way through.
Yeah, today.
So then today it went all the way, right?
It went like to all four corners, like it's like an X.
Ooh, man. What was it? Do you know?
It hit the car so fast. I have no idea what hit the windshield.
Do you think it was something that flew off another car? Or
it flew off the opposite traffic on the highway. So it came over the guardrail.
Okay.
And hit. It came so fast, I actually first thought I hit a bug, like in my eye, but it made that sound like
because it
sounded like someone hit my car with a bat. Like
wow.
Like, boom. And the weird thing is where it hit, there's no crack where it hit. It's like a basketball size around where it hit went to like 4 different cracks in a circle motion.
Damn, man, that's bad. Well, I'm glad you're okay. That sucks, dude.
Scared the hell out of me though.
Oh, I bet it would. That's terrible. Casey one time had the hood of the car. So she, you got the windshield here and the hood of the car she was in a van when we had the kids little, and the whole hood of the car flipped up and cracked the windshield, and she couldn't see nothing. And she was driving down a country road, man, like, full speed when it happened. And so that's freaky deek. She was able to stop it and get, everybody safe, but still, that's a terrible thing to have happen.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys. Well, it's been great chatting with you. I hope you guys have a great week. Better week than us, man. My week was stressful. Murph's week was stressful. So,
but Christmas is coming up.
Better one. It is. I'm going to be off work next week.
It's Christmas.
In fact, next Tuesday is my last day of work for the year until the new year, which is awesome.
I hate you.
So I love it.
I hate you. I'm working like the 28th and the 29th, I think, in between Christmas and New Year's off. Come on.
I know. He's like, don't go. Don't go.
Don't go.
Come on, Corey. We've gone a while, man. I'm sorry. We've gone an hour and 40 minutes. So, but it was great talking to everybody. We will have to let you guys go. I'm getting tired too, by the way.
I gotta eat some.
Corey, we look forward to hearing from you whenever you get this done. Don't worry, we're not pressuring you. We're excited to see it. So
yeah, take your time. Just have it done by tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
He could, no, he could take his time. It's for free, so I know he can take his time,
but not have it done tomorrow. So,
I mean, we're not paying him anything, so
yeah. Hail the panel, hail the chat. See you guys later. Later, everybody. Let me get here. Wait, why can't I get out of here?
Later, everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
Right. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
It's like Air Buddy, the dog. They make
Murph and Dirk and Dirk and Murph and Murph and Dirk and Dirk and Murph and Dirk, Dirk and Murph, Murph and Dirk and Dirk and. In this episode of Good Stuff.